You stayed quiet, not because you had nothing to say, but no one was listening. You tried explaining, but every word only made the noise louder inside you. So one day, you stopped. Not because you gave up, but because you outgrew it. Lao Tzu once said, "Those who know do not speak." Maybe you've always known. Stay, because this silence you've learned to carry might finally make sense. We live in a world that worships volume. Every voice wants to be heard. But in the crowd of opinions, no one's really listening anymore. You scroll, you post, you explain, but somehow you still feel unseen. Even truth now needs proof. Even kindness needs defense. And silence? It's mistaken for weakness, or worse, indifference. So you fill the quiet with words, with noise, with people who never stay. You argue to be understood, not realizing peace left the room long ago. I know that feeling, when you talk, but your soul whispers, "Stop." You're not broken. You're just tired of trying to be heard in chaos. Because sometimes the loudest part of life is the silence we ignore. And maybe that's what Lao Tzu meant when he called silence a teacher. Not the silence of absence, but the silence that reveals what matters. Stay with me, because once you understand that kind of silence, you change. Lao Tzu said, "Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know." I used to think that meant silence was retreat. I was wrong. It's not about refusing to talk. It's about learning when not to. Because silence isn't the absence of voice, it's the presence of understanding. It's when you stop needing to prove and start wanting to see. You begin to realize not every truth needs to be defended. Some truths only bloom when left unspoken. And the wise, they don't hide behind silence. They rest inside it. They listen to what the noise can't say, to what hearts whisper beneath words. That's the paradox. Silence doesn't shrink you. It deepens you. It teaches you strength without aggression, peace without surrender. You no longer react. You respond. That's where mastery begins. Even when misunderstood, you stay calm, not because you're numb, but because you finally learned anger costs more than clarity. I once fought every opinion, every wrong word thrown at me. Now I just watch, like a river that bends around stones instead of breaking them. It flows, it waits, and somehow it always finds its way. That's the art of living Lao Tzu spoke of, not forcing, but flowing. There's an old river, older than memory, older than anger itself. It never argues with the stones that block its way. It doesn't shout, doesn't crash. It simply bends and keeps moving. The river knows resistance is part of the journey, not its enemy. It lets the stone stay and still finds a way to sing around it. Every curve, every obstacle only teaches it new ways to flow. And over time, what fought it becomes shaped by its patience. The stone softens, the river deepens, both become beautiful together. That's silence, not weakness, but quiet strength in motion. It doesn't force understanding. It creates space for it to appear. The wise live like that river, not resisting, not retreating. They move around what's hard, not because they fear it, but because they know. They know every still moment is sculpting something unseen inside. Sometimes growth sounds like water, soft, steady, unstoppable. You don't notice it happen until you've become the calm itself. And one day, you realize the noise didn't end. You just stopped needing to fight it. That's when silence stops being a choice and becomes your nature. Like the river, flowing, teaching, without ever saying a word. So how do you live like that river? Calm, clear, but never still. First, stay silent when anger wants to speak for you. Because words born from fire only burn what you meant to protect. Second, stay silent when truth will hurt more than it heals. Some things aren't lies. They're lessons that need time to unfold. Third, stay silent when peace matters more than being right. Because being right won't hold you at night, but peace will. Silence isn't surrender. It's choosing which battles deserve your breath. Every time you pause before reacting, you water the garden of clarity. And slowly, your world starts echoing what your calm creates. Peace doesn't come from fixing the noise, but from no longer joining it. That's how silence teaches, not by preaching, but by transforming you. One still moment at a time, until you become the river yourself. You learned silence, not from peace, but from pain that taught you wisdom. You stopped explaining, not because you lost faith, but found clarity. You walked away, not in defeat, but in quiet protection of your peace. Now, the noise doesn't scare you. It just reminds you how still you've become. You no longer chase to be heard. You listen, and life starts speaking back. Even the sun rests each night to rise brighter at dawn. Even the river pauses, not to stop flowing, but to reflect the sky. That's silence, not emptiness, but fullness without demand. Maybe peace was never something defined. Maybe it was waiting inside you. And maybe this silence you carry has been your wisdom all along. If these words found you in the noise, stay here just a little longer. Breathe. You've carried enough today. Let silence carry you now. share this calm with someone still searching for their quiet place. Let the noise fade, let the light stay. Story light, where every story finds its light.